And he said Virgo's early. Yes, my nigga. He is. All right. So we going to war, huh? Sounds lit, don't it? Sounds litty two big titties. How y'all doing, folks? I got a good group of niggas in here just chilling, waiting, bruh. Who we got in there? We got Fiji, Jake, Awu, Shadow Badger, Hunter, Ragnar, Sage, Black Zoro. What is poppin'? Familiar. It is 2020, January 3rd, and it's the new year. It's the first stream of the new year, guys. I'm excited. I got a lot of people that want to pull up today. It's gonna be fun. Like we got a good group of people. So I talk to you. I got a brewski, per usual. You know how I rock. Um, I refuse to go to recruitment. I'm not. It's this video floating around where this nigga like pull his pants down or like, flap his ass at the people trying to recruit him and shit. That's gonna be me. I'm not going. This Juice Boy. Oh, Draco, what up? Why are you streaming? Start training. We need you on the front lines. No, sirree, Baba. Not this guy. Leo K79. We got gang in this bitch. We will never discover what the One Piece really is. After 967, I don't think it. I don't know, Ragnar. But I mean, hey, if we go to war, we will definitely never find out what the One Piece is. Niggas gonna be dead. Out here with a new cut. I don't even really have to wear the hat today, but it's kind of my gimmick. So I'm gonna wear the hat anyway. We got 15 folks in here. We chilling. I'm gonna send out the link to a couple of group chats and see who I can rock up in here. But I hope y'all had a wonderful New Year's though. I hope y'all had. I know we streamed on Christmas, but I hope everybody had a good Christmas as well. For those that I didn't get to talk to, and yeah, real talk. Um, for the channel, we're at 859 subscribers, guys. That means we are 141 people away from the big 1K. I have no doubt in my mind that that's going to be getting done in 2020. My only question is when in 2020? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. So let's see. Let me. Oops. That's not the link. We're living in the void century right now. The One Piece is Iran's nuclear weapon. Jesus Christ. No, no, don't think that's what the One Piece is. Mm-mm. It's a little bit much. Like the stream. Let's give it a buck. Obviously, I want you to like the stream. I don't even care about that as much. For the 20 of you guys here, I would say if you could do anything for me, let's raise that sub count. I don't really care much about the likes. Tell your friends, tell people who you know watch YouTube. Get the word out. Bring more people into our family, our community. Get people in the Discord. Get us bumping. 2020, I want to start something big here. 2019 was phenomenal. We went into 2019 with about 230 subscribers, right? We're at 859. So we gained about 630 subscribers. Oop. You give me one moment. Yeah, we went in with about, anyway, sorry. I got a work call. Yeah, we gained about 600. It's pretty dope. So I want to keep it going, you know? Yeah, Talented, you got that 1K? I'm trying to get in the 1K club too, you dig? I sent that link though. I'm guessing you want the link, Sage? That can be arranged. Let's see. Why am I getting messages on here like that? Who the fuck? I'm getting sent like sexual messages on Google Hangouts. This shit is so fucking weird. I don't understand it. Fuck your sub count, nigga. Yeah, that's fine. Be that way. Get Brago to shout the channel. We need that 1K. He ain't got to do all that. We gonna build it through pure hard work. You dig? Talking about you, Satsuki. Go fast. My boy JD here. I'm glad he ended up reaching that milestone as well. Uh, Kevin Rodriguez said, "What's the best jail to go recruit some people for this Marine for?" Uh, Alcatraz. If we were in the world of X-Men, we'd go to Stryker Island. Oh, that's not a link. Uh, that's probably why they can't join. There we go. That should fix it. Oh my goodness. All right. I should get him in here. I don't know. What's up, Loner? What's good, Loner? What's popping?
What's good?
What's that, Jay Hudson?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Jay Hudson? What's up, Sage?
Oh, what's up?
Nothing much, just chilling. What's up, Muffin Master? I said back of my man. Wow. Vergo was so quiet during the top 30 stream, I thought OJ Simpson broke into his house. Wow.
Yeah, for real, I was like there for like the last bit, and like I don't think you were even there anymore because you were that quiet.
No, I mean, I don't need to be yelling like that. It's that late. It's 3 in the morning. I don't need to be yelling like that.
Yeah, for
You yelling the other time.
So very well. It's also not 3 a.m. any other time.
Touche.
And I was tired. What's up, JD?
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up, Jay?
So, I ain't got time for all that foolishness. JD, I'm sorry that you're an American citizen.
Bro, I've been getting cooked on Twitter. Niggas have been laughing at me for hours, bro. Talking about this nigga going to the front lines. I'm like, fuck. People been cooking me on Twitter, dog.
It is what it is, man.
Hate to see it.
They're gonna go to Las Vegas first.
Big facts. I'm on the wrong account.
What, man? I was talking to Trump the other day, man.
Shit.
You done for.
Drafted.
Let me switch accounts real quick. I'll be right back.
Switch accounts?
Yeah, nigga.
This your burner?
Yeah, it's my burner.
Yikes. Yikes. Omar ZZ said, I mistakenly sent porn to a family group. What do I do now? Go to an orphanage.
Yeah.
Just leave your family.
Wait, what'd you just say?
I told him to go to an orphanage.
I thought he said beat your family. I thought that's what I heard.
mean, that's also an option.
Y'all wildin'.
Yeah, I'm about to say what's going on here.
Oh, well. That's normal.
No, it's not.
You don't beat your family.
I don't follow my sister in years.
Soft.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be them either.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
It's supposed to be banger season.
Who you banging? Wait, who are you
I'm
banging?
banging on this Bible.
Banging on this Bible? You are a sexual
Let's
fiend.
go.
We all
What you
know
mean,
you're.
bro?
We all know you're a sex fiend, dude.
That's major cap. I'm a virgin. I keep telling people. People don't
Yeah.
believe me, but I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
Virgin.
He's not a
Thank
virgin.
you. Thank you, Sage. Sage understands.
He's not a virgin.
Yes, this isn't the first time he's mentioned it. He must be a virgin.
Exactly.
That's
I've said it
cap.
multiple times.
Oh, you know that fucking situation that we. This is sexual. I probably shouldn't do this, but at the same point in
Oh
time.
God. Can we have
You
one
know-
non-sexual stream with you?
But this is
Yeah,
about me.
okay.
But this is
Niggas in the
about
chat
me.
gonna start wilding again.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to protect you, Say, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, I know.
Go ahead.
But you know that one time that you said about the thing where like you want to take the condom with you because like you don't want the girl to like inseminate
Oh,
herself.
my
Yeah, I remember that.
I forgot about that, yo. I was
Yep.
just talking hypothetically. I wasn't saying it happened.
I'm just saying, hypothetically, I know how that situation feels now.
Ooh.
Who the fuck
Ooh.
did that?
Huh?
No. It started off as a joke, anyway.
he took it seriously. He was like, ha ha ha.
He was like, well, I ended up in this situation. I was like, I know how I feel now, and I feel like you're a fucking weirdo if you think that of me. Like, where does your head go? Because my mind doesn't go there.
He must
You
have been
know?
scarred. He must have been scarred. That's it.
Maybe someone tried to do it to him before.
Maybe someone tried to turkey baster him.
I don't know. All I know.
Wait. We're not gonna just roll the
Anyway,
state
he
past
ended
what
up
he just
leaving
said.
it because he decided that it wasn't worth the aggro.
Well, I mean, if he started it, he might as well finish the job. God damn it. What's wrong with
He
you?
looked in the bin, realized how low down it was, and was like, nah, not today.
Turkey baster, bro. Come on,
Yeah,
Jay.
You got to do better than that.
you use a turkey baster to fucking.
I
inject it
understand the
into-
process.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I need to. Oh, well, yeah, this is.
What did you think you used?
I'm saying that's disgusting.
You know, I'm like that.
What do you think happened? Do you think they just dripped it in?
All right.
Honestly,
Jay Hudson,
like,
you're in
people
timeout
that
for
think-
5 minutes.
I bet girls do it. I bet that's the problem.
Girls do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, that's
I
the
think Jay Hudson needs a timeout.
Happens that. Y'all never saw that episode of the game?
He said, hey, Jay Hudson, take care.
Yeah, take care, buddy.
Y'all never saw that episode of the game where the girl tried to turkey baster Darwin?
No.
What?
I did
You
not.
car. You don't need no goddamn car.
Y'all niggas never watched the game?
No.
The game?
No.
Oh, yeah, I watched the game. Oh, yeah, you talking about that? Okay, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Nope.
I watched that episode. That's where I got it
Give me
from.
your black
That's
card.
where I
Your
got it
black
from.
card
Bro.
is revoked as of today.
Okay. Now what?
Yeah, nah, Vergo, if you ain't watched the game, bro, I you know what I'm
You just
saying?
lost your black card, fam.
I don't care. I love white
I ain't
people.
gonna lie. All niggas watch the game, bro. At least a season. At least one season of that.
Wait, hold on. But bitch, do it look like I care? No, nigga.
Even had the sister chick on it,
I
bro.
love
You know
white
you had to
people.
watch it.
Yeah.
You don't even know the sisters' names. You lost your black
Tamara.
card.
Tia
Tamara
Tamara.
Malley. Yeah.
They call her med school.
Whatever,
Yeah, they do
nigga.
call
I'm
it
more of a Saved by the Bell kind of guy.
Saved by
Saved
the
by
Bell.
Give me your card.
Yo, what? Yo, who is this?
Give me your card.
He's gay.
He's straight. He's straight. Hey, Zodiac Summoner said JD is probably the guy that dudes call when they want to get cucked.
What?
Okay.
I bet you've had offers.
I'm not gonna say
I
that.
bet you've had offers.
I've never been in a more awkward situation in my life.
No, but like you're a handsome man, and I bet you've had offers.
You
like,
had offers, G?
I was so pure when it happened too. Like I didn't know till my homie said, "Yo, nigga, they were swingers." I said, "Nigga, what?"
JD.
Bro, nah, man, that was a really awkward moment for me, bro. I was a young buck. I was young.
That's
12?
wild.
Oh my god.
12?
They were looking for a
No, I wasn't
stallion.
I was just like, I wasn't, mentally mature enough yet to understand that, people do that shit. That white people do that shit.
I don't think I've ever run into a situation like that.
You've never been
Bro,
cucked?
it was weird because at first, like, I didn't understand, like, why. It was like the dude sat by me first, and he was like, I was just chilling at the bar by myself, just having a drink, and then The dude sat by me, and
Did
it
he
was
put his
weird.
thumb in your ass?
What? Stop.
Huh?
What? What you say?
Huh?
What you say, bro?
Continue.
You want to repeat that? Anyway, like I was saying before, I was really interrupted. You know what I'm saying?
About thumb in your ass?
No, I don't. And the guy sat by me. He started talking to me, and I'm just like, yo, why is this nigga talking to me? And then his wife sat down, and he moved over a seat so the wife could sit next to me. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. And then she started talking to me. He's just like, oh, I really love Africans, and you're much like more well behaved than second generation Africans that I've talked to before. And in my mind, I'm just like, this is weird. But I'm cool with it, right? Because she was complimenting me. So I'm like, oh, cool. She's like, you're so well-spoken. And, I like younger guys and everything. I'm like, I don't know why she's telling me all this.
Like, wait a minute.
Bro, I'm looking at her husband. I'm like, my nigga, are you seeing this behavior?
Wait. This is how this played out?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I wish I was lying, bro.
I wish you were lying.
This happened to me.
And Phobio, she was cute. She was cute. I wouldn't give her I would, be like, oh my gosh, she was a baddie.
No,
but she was cute. And then she started touching my face and shit and fixing my scarf. And he's like, oh, now you look real cute. And I'm just like, this is uncomfortable. And then she asked for my number. She asked for my number afterwards. And said that we should get together to have these meetups and shit. Where he's like, you could meet some new people or some shit. And I was like, all right, whatever. And I got a number. And then after I told my boy about it, he said, yo, you do realize they wanted to fuck you. And I'm just like, what?
They wanted to what?
Yeah, they didn't want you to fuck it. They wanted to fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
you were gonna get pegged.
Nah, that wasn't gonna happen. I would have killed him before that happened. Couldn't be me. I'd rather go out. I'd rather go to prison than that shit, man.
What if she overpowered you?
Well, prison where you get pegged, fam.
I was really hoping there wasn't a racial undertone to your cucking experience.
It
was
1,000% a racial undertone.
Yeah. I was really hoping
African, which means she's hunting for these niggas.
Yeah, she is.
Some people don't do that. She's looking for fucking mandingos.
Oh man.
It's called wife sharing.
Ashamed to be part of a group.
Jay, since they said if they would have paid you, would you have went?
If they would have paid me, it depends on how much.
So yes.
You trash.
You trash. Sadly mopping himself up or whatever, isn't he?
I mean, look, as long as he don't touch me, I'm cool. That's all I have.
Yeah, they don't tend to.
They don't tend to. Fair enough.
What is happening? How? Sage, do you know people that do this on the regular?
Yeah, you sound pretty informed.
You seem like you
sound very well informed.
I'm just well informed because obviously I've had a boyfriend who was black and he's told me about these things. When you spend days with someone, you get talking, and it's just one of the things that we've talked about is interracial cucking.
Yo, Saskia the Savage says the husband threw the lob and Jay missed the dunk. You can't wear Jordans anymore, nigga. Saskia is wildin'.
Yo.
What's up, big news? So big news. Big news. Would you cut somebody for money?
Bruh.
You said what?
Would you cuck someone for money?
Cut? Like
Cuck.
C-U-T?
C-U-C-K.
Cuck. What does that mean?
Fuck another man's wife in front of him.
Fuck another man's wife in front of him.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Y'all don't know Big News is also trash.
For the low price of $50,000 for you, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be that much. It's gonna be more like $20, bro.
$20? Back in my day, yeah.
Back in your day, you sound like a sleazeball.
But you mean, imagine your teacher be like, "Hey, I got $20."
I got $20.
Yeah. Like a bad teacher that I've been wanting.
Exactly.
Wow.
$20 too, and shit.
That's crazy. All right, moving on. Transitioning from cuckold talk. So, so big news.
You ready to
You
get
getting
drafted?
re-enlisted? Big news.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Oh my God! I said, are you getting re-enlisted?
No, I'm already in. I'm like in for like 4 years, man.
Oh wow! So you actually have to go to war if we go to war.
Yeah, that's what you sign up for.
Oh damn.
Bro.
But
I
I'm
ain't
not
signed up
inclined
to
to
go to
speak
no
on
war.
certain stuff.
Can I
I can
have your
only say
Xbox?
limited stuff, my dude.
Can I have your Xbox?
Yeah, you got PlayStation, Xbox, all that.
Lit. I can't wait for this war.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
what y'all not understanding is if it's an actual war, then America is gonna be attacked, and then it ain't gonna be so all these jokes on Twitter.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll
That's
bet
the
you
difference.
$40 million niggas will find a way to make memes, even if we get bombed. I guarantee you.
We've been making memes about 9/11 since it happened.
Yeah, like in
Let's be
2021.
real.
Hey, y'all remember last January? That shit was the bomb. Like these niggas are wild out.
Yeah,
You remember the parachute,
yeah.
bro? Do you remember those memes they made? That shit was heinous, bro.
It's gonna go. It's gonna go from New York being a popular state to Wisconsin being a popular state.
Hey, chill out, hold on.
Hey, they're not coming from East Coast, though. They're coming from
Wait
y'all.
a
They come
minute.
from
I
North
live
Coast.
here.
Do you know what the map looks like? Do you know how close the Middle East is to the East Coast?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
So why would they go around the world to attack the West
Yo, if they
Coast?
drop a nuke on DC,
That's
nigga,
why I'm safe.
I'm like 2 hours away, bro.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
That's the suck. Why you
Like I
niggas on the
said,
West
JD, you
Coast?
should have never got
On the
legal.
East Coast, I mean.
Like North Dakota gonna be the most popular state.
To be real though, I do got a British passport, so I technically can dip and I'll be all right. So,
Yo, you think they ain't gonna come looking
so
for
I'm just saying, take care.
Hey yo, JD,
Yeah.
bruh. I'm so sorry that this is like one of your first experiences as like an American citizen.
What's up,
Nigga,
Silver?
Worst day of my life. I just got my passport today, dog.
bruh, I woke up and got on Twitter and saw World War III trending. I'm like, oh shit, is this a new movie? Hell no.
Yo,
Hell no.
This nigga
Yo,
killed an
Silver.
Iranian general. Nigga.
I'm out here laughing at every fucking meme I see on Twitter, but high fucking key, I'm terrified as shit.
Yeah.
Silver's fam. Vergo hits us up in the group chat talking about some, hey, y'all hear about this drive? I'm like, nigga, what?
Draft, nigga, I'm Canadian.
I was like, drive? He's like, I go look on Twitter and World War III trending. Bitch, I'm like, what the fuck?
Word.
This nigga's like, I ain't moving.
The crazy thing is, everything that I'm not even that into politics. I'm not into politics at all. But everything this dude Trump is saying, Lord, doing is exactly what he called Obama a coward or just stupid for saying. He said Obama will drop a nuke or start a war with Iran because he can't negotiate, and he'll do it just to get reelected. This man is at the end of his term facing impeachment, and what the fuck does he do?
Dropping that bad boy.
Yeah.
I ain't a politician, but nigga, I know what a hypocrite is.
My niggas out here dropping Lizzos, boy.
The crazy thing is that he's not even secretive about him being a hypocrite either. Like when he get called out on it, he'll smile and just shrug and go, "Well, that's how it is."
Yeah.
And the fucked up thing is, I respect the shit out of that. Like if you gonna bullshit,
that's
like
your nigga?
own your bullshit. If you gonna take a shit on the carpet, stand by your shit.
Nah,
But
nigga,
damn.
I'm blaming it on somebody else.
Oh hell yeah, that's the true nigga way. But you gotta respect the man who stands by his bullshit.
For sure.
But nah, that nigga dumb. I can't respect that nigga dumb.
That nigga stupid.
Ain't nobody about to go to war for this man. I'm sorry.
Not if he invoke that draft. We all going to war, nigga.
I'm Canadian. What you talking about?
I'm
Y'all
ready.
close to us, ain't y'all?
Nah, nigga, you're an official American citizen.
Yeah, but I'm also official British citizen, so I'm good.
Oh yeah, dual citizenship. Goddamn.
Exactly.
Nah, nigga, you ain't going nowhere, nigga.
Yeah, you ain't gonna- I'm
I'm
snitching.
watching these Americans burn.
I'm snitching.
Do you think
I gotta
if
shoot
somebody
them niggas,
attacks
you gotta
America
shoot them
that
niggas.
Britain ain't gonna do nothing?
If we gotta go,
They gonna draft my ass.
JD, if we gotta go to war with Hassan, you gotta go to war
You don't
with
think
Hassan.
Delaware getting hit up, boy?
Bro, it's all about dodging the first draft to go to England. When they start drafting in England, dodge that draft. We said,
Bro,
England's
whenever
getting
they
y'all,
send
bro.
me out there, I'm staying with Hassan.
All I gotta say is, if you're not giving me an Xbox controller, I don't know how effective I'm gonna be.
Have y'all ever seen Fallout? The
Yes.
video game?
yo,
Yes,
you know
I
what?
That's
have.
gonna be our new
As long
world,
as y'all
Jay.
know.
What if they had the Steve Rogers project?
Oh no,
bro?
big news.
Nah, give me a Gundam, a
Alright.
Titan from Titanfall, or a Javelin from Anthem. Fuck, give me a dragon from Monster Hunter, and I will be good. I'll
Ooh.
fight all day, every day, no questions asked. But if you put a gun in my hand and give me a helmet, nigga, I'm sorry, you don't count on me for nothing. That's
Man
just how
said,
it
"Take
is.
care."
I'm gonna take that gun and shit and go right back to the crib. I'm not
What you gonna be-
going
what
to
you
war.
gonna be a
I
deserter?
won't be productive. Like I might start shooting some of our niggas. Like I'm not gonna
Hey,
help.
don't start throwing words like desertion out there or treachery. Ain't nobody saying that. All we saying is don't
No,
expect us
I'm
to
shooting a nigga
participate.
that recruited me.
Shooting a nigga that
God
recruited
damn,
you out.
dog.
Not going.
Nah, you out.
Not going.
I don't know
Not
who that is.
fucking going.
I don't know. Yo, Virgo, I don't know who you are anymore, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
know who I am anymore.
Any government officials listening in on this conversation, I have no association with the gentleman who hosts this stream
As
or
far
this
as they
channel.
know, my name is
The
Prototype
words of
Vergo.
this man do not represent anything that comes out of my mouth. That's what-
Word.
Y'all are funny.
My name is Jonathan Hudson. I live in Las Vegas.
Boy, you better stop your goddamn line. I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
My name is Uncle Ruckus, no relation.
Okay.
No relation. Oh my god.
And I will be nigga sitting you too.
My name is Uncle Ruckus, and I will be nigga sitting you too until your granddaddy returns.
Oh, God.
I'm licensed in all forms of zoology.
Of all the animals I've studied, the African male is the most savagely cunning.
We must surround the perimeter and everything a black man fears. A nightstick, a wedding ring. These things strike into a nigga's heart. A job application.
Read,
yo.
nigga, read.
A Brandon iron.
Hey yo, even though John Witherspoon died, I hope they still continue with the reboot
Nah,
for
it can't
Boondocks,
be.
bro.
It can't without Granddad.
John with the whatever.
Yeah.
But
I've
still,
never accept anyone who's not granddad.
Yo, what's
Yeah,
up,
me
Fiji?
neither.
Never.
They would literally have to change it. Like,
I just realized
Yeah,
there's less
community did.
Americans in this call.
what happened?
There's like 4 British people in this call.
You love to see it.
Hey,
You ain't
diversity.
British no more, nigga. You front lines, nigga. Front lines.
I'm British.
He said you ain't British no more.
I'm British. What you talking about?
Nigga tried to shack up with us.
I'm not gay anymore.
Oh, no.
I like
Hey, what was that one bitch? She was like, I'm not a hoe anymore. You can erase your honess. Bitch, what?
Hey yo, all
Can't
I
erase your
gotta
body count.
all I gotta say is if they come trying to draft me, I'm going to the Native American side of my family, and my new name is Kenneth Proudfrog. I sell pool tables, and you cannot
Oh, my God.
recruit me into any war that is not among my people.
This man said try.
Proud frog.
You said try to. Ain't no trying.
My name is Kenneth Proudfrog.
Bro,
You
hey,
know, I
hey,
sell pool tables.
You're going to war or you're going to jail. You got to pick one.
And they gonna take your cheeks too.
All right, bet.
in either realm, no matter where you go.
Your cheeks is taken.
All right,
Sasuke
no,
said,
all right, look, bet. I'm going to jail then because most of my family in jail. So
Oh,
I'm just going to a family reunion.
so hold on, you want to get your cheeks taken by your family?
oh,
Niggas ain't taking my
What did I
cheeks,
walk into?
right? Like, yo, Virgo, you on some real weird shit.
I know.
I go into prison. It's gonna be Fontaines and fucking Riveras all over the prison.
And use condoms.
Oh my God.
oh no.
Oh no, they don't give you condoms in prison.
I'm literally speechless.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think they do give you condoms.
You getting it straight dry nose.
Nah, the fact that that's even a conversation. Like y'all really just accepted the fact that y'all getting raped and you just worrying about whether or not there are condoms available? Like,
Of
nah, fuck that.
Of course.
No, fuck that. I'm fighting for my booty hole. The booty is mine.
Listen, bro.
You
Can I have my
bro,
booty?
you might as well be the best. Never mind. You know what?
Unless you
see, that's
JD
you
Wilder.
accepting. That's you accepting your fate. You crazy as hell. I'm
Survival the fittest, nigga.
I'm Narutoing the shit out of that. I will not accept fate or destiny, even though that nigga gave in
what
the
you
destiny.
do is right.
That
You
nigga
got a
was
strategy,
destiny.
right?
That
After he's tired and wants to take a nap, you cut his throat in his sleep, bro.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Take advantage.
So what you saying is your farts don't make noise, but at least that nigga dead.
Exactly.
What about the next nigga? You gonna do that to him too?
I'm gonna build a reputation, and you take this ass, you dying.
But what about the big nigga in prison who know your tactic?
Well, I mean, that's an
You
L
better
for
get
me. But
fucked.
hey, look, man, I got a notoriety now. You know what I'm saying? I get a gang a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple of niggas to do the same
A
shit.
gang, niggas know that you Cleopatra. People know that you Cleopatra now.
Hey,
You wanna-
JD, you
If
gonna
I
get
train all the prison bitches to
JD,
cut throats of their rapists, think
JD,
about
you
it. I
are
have a whole
definitely
gang
gonna
to
get
do it.
ganged, all right.
Yo,
Listen.
yo, JD, you are accepting the fact that your butthole is no longer yours, and I'm not with that.
Listen, so do you want to get beat up every single day? Or would you rather just let it happen and kill somebody at the same time? At least
Yo,
you
bro,
get
what?
Hey, yo, JD, you are the Shawshank Redemption come to life. I wish I could say Andy put up the good fight and the sisters left him alone, but that's not how prison works. Fuck that. I'm
They tore him
fighting.
up, bro.
I'm
That's
fighting
crazy.
to my dying dead. If
They
you
tore
want,
him up.
if you want this butt, you gonna have to kill me.
This nigga JD said, all right, I'm gonna take it, and then I'm gonna retaliate. Come on, bro.
Nah, fuck that. My booty hole is mine. As a matter of fact, I'm shitting and clogging my butthole up there the first day.
God.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
God
What you
damn
mean?
it.
Hold
What
on,
the fuck?
JD, you not about to come at me going, why? When you just submitted to letting your butt get taken. No.
I would. I'm just saying if I was in that situation, you know what I'm saying?
If you was in that
There's
situation,
different tactics that can
you'd rather a dude get in your ass than the stuff that come out just stay there.
Think about it this way, though.
Right.
There's always recovery processes. Girls get anal too. They can
Yeah, they can still shit, but the fact of the matter is, you are a dude.
Guys.
It's my
Okay, I will.
you know what?
All right, Silvers, if we talking anatomy wise, your G spot is in your asshole.
I know that, and that's exactly why I don't want another dude in my ass. I don't want to say, yo, another dude touched my G spot and that shit felt amazing. No, that's not how it's going down.
Okay, if a
I
girl
never
does
want
it,
to experience it.
is it
No,
okay
I don't
if
want to
a
experience
girl-
that shit.
Is it okay if a girl does it?
No, fuck no. I have a tattoo on my back that says exit only. Violators will be shot, survivors will be shot again.
You really got that tat? Is that the hill you want to die on?
I was about to say,
You proud of that nigga?
My nigga got a whole tramp stamp that said, "Don't put nothing in my butt."
hey, yo, we just made Vergo quit.
Dog, what the fuck?
It's the gayest thing I've ever been a part of, ever. That was gay. That conversation was gay.
Like, what the actual fuck?
Hold up. Y'all niggas talking about getting
It's
y'all
not
booty
even
holes
me.
taken.
Like,
Y'all niggas talking about getting y'all booty holes taken. Hey, I'd rather have a tramp
Who
stamp
is
that
y'all
say
niggas?
you're
It's
not
one
into.
nigga and it's JD.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
All right, y'all niggas talking about World War III and getting your booty holes taken. I'm about to start drinking. Give me a second.
Listen, Zach, it's not what you think.
Zach said, "Take care."
All right, man. Been here
This
2
nigga in
seconds.
jail named Tyrone waiting for Zach. He's gonna take care of him.
And y'all already talking about
Hey,
that.
chill out!
You gonna dress you up in some tie-dye shirts, you know what I'm saying? Make your little tank top feeling sexy.
Hey, Wallow, I'm warning you right now, bro. You might not want to be a part of this conversation, my G.
That nigga gonna pull up on Zach and be like, "Hey, I came here for booty."
Booty is more important than eating food than drinking water.
I tell him like, yes, sir. I like
I
it.
like it. He like you.
And I want you.
And he wants you. Hey, yo, in that prison, why was that dude gassing
nigga
in
in
the
the
background?
That nigga in the background, he like you. You go ahead, Tom.
He's like, yo, look, when I see a man I tell him like this, I like it, he like it, and I want you, and he wants you. And we can do this the easy way, we can do it the hard way. What's it gonna be, Tom?
What's it gonna be, Tom? Hey, that shit was funny. That nigga was his hype man. He was like, what's it gonna be, Tom?
My favorite part is when he's like, y'all better listen to him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that shit was ridiculous.
I'm glad I've seen that particular episode of Boondocks.
Yo, I tried to show my girl that episode and she was not having it.
Me
What?
either.
It's like literally
She was like, you're so
hilarious.
fucking weird. You think this is funny?
All types of triggers.
Nah, yo, my ex, her parents are like full on tax paying, blonde hair, blue eyed white people. They are sophisticated.
Oh, no.
And I showed them that episode and they looked at me and said, never go to prison.
Why would you say the parents?
Never go to prison.
They said never go to prison.
The thing in your life is gonna be booty.
I looked them dead in the face and said,
Hey.
I know why I shouldn't go to prison, but why are you telling me not to go to prison? Because I felt like that was some racist shit. They said, bro, they looked me clean in the face and said, because if you go, you're gonna be Tom, and I couldn't be mad at it.
Oh no!
I couldn't be mad at it. I'm a skinny nigga.
You have to kill me.
Hey, hold on. I want to talk about something real quick. Let's talk about how they said that Iran got this nigga that's like the size of the Hulk and shit. I'm like, dog.
What?
Like the nigga's like apparently he's the Iranian Hulk, so he's this big ass jack nigga.
See, that's the shit that I'm talking about. Trump starting a war with the fucking Iranian Avengers.
Hold on.
All he got is the motherfuckers from fucking Housewives. Like,
Silver. But what does that matter? What the fuck is all that muscle gonna do against all them bullets? Like, who cares? Iranian Hulk can catch a bullet.
Have you seen the Incredible Hulk movies? Fuck.
It's about modern warfare, bro.
Nigga, hey, toss a grenade.
Modern warfare.
Toss a grenade at that big ass nigga and see what happens.
Then people in the desert living in caves is working with modern warfare. If we don't have advanced warfare or Gundams, we
don't need no motherfucking Gundam.
I'm glad no one else is confident because I am not confident.
I hope this is why I this is why I really don't fuck with the internet like that, even though I'm lying. Because looking at the shit that's on Twitter, it really did terrify the fuck out of me. And I hope that this is really just like some Twitter shit that the internet is blown out of proportion, and like actions will be taken, but not world war actions. Because
the jokes are keeping my mind at peace, but at the same time, it's always in the back of my head. Like
people hashtagging it World War III without really taking into account the severity of like what that shit
like
means.
World War II. It's never gonna. All right, so that's the thing. It's never gonna look like World War II. Never ever again.
I mean,
technology.
Yeah, too much technology and shit and all that. But in terms of absolute devastation, I do believe like that kind of thing is still possible. It's just that you won't see as many ground troops in like the thick of it. Yeah, but at the same time, we don't have another Hitler. Like Hitler was that nigga was scary.
He was scary because he was white and no one checked him.
No, all right. This about to sound crazy as hell.
Tell me I'm wrong.
This about to sound crazy as hell, but Hitler was an effective leader. He was. It was just that he used that power for fucking evil.
Exactly.
Evil.
There's nothing controversial
no one
about that,
checked
bro.
him.
Nah, I've said that in like I said that at Rutgers and niggas tried to execute me.
Well,
I'm
that's
like,
because they're not looking at it objectively, and they
Bro,
don't.
because all they heard you say was Hitler, and they
They
was
said,
like,
yeah,
they heard you say Hitler, and they was like,
that's the shit that I was a little fucked about. I'm like, yo, like
bro,
all I said was he was an effective leader,
bro,
and it's
the
like, oh,
moment-
so you support everything
the
he
moment
did?
you
You
said
support my whole
anything
personal-
remotely positive towards Hitler, they would like beat the shit out this coon.
Yeah, I'm happy I wasn't at Berkeley.
They don't understand.
The Nazis have been responsible for so many of our medical and engineering advancements. It's ridiculous.
Like
Really?
if it wasn't for them,
set us
And their
like,
human
on a
testing, I'm
fucking-
guessing.
if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have some of the most like quality of life shit I have in my house right now.
Yeah, that's very true.
They engineered some
what's
like
up,
real
Wallow?
scary shit.
Nigga said
I ain't noticed you was up
You
here.
wouldn't have the
What it is,
modern
huh?
medicine. You wouldn't have
You ain't got no thoughts on this?
Nah, man. I don't too much dabbling now. That's like, bro. I don't got nothing. I ain't scared for me, bro. You feel me? My kids would be the ones I'd be scared for. But even that, bro, you feel me? It ain't nothing like we could do. If that shit happen, that shit happen.
Unfortunately true.
All right, Ayo Wallow, let me ask you this, since it seems like every time Silvers come in here, weird shit get talked about. If you go to jail, go to jail, and a nigga walk up to you in your cell and say, "My name is Ice Pick." He said, "My name is Ice Pick, and you my bitch now." Are you fighting until you die, or you gonna wait until after the fact to kill him?
No, from the time he walked up to my cell, I already knew we got a fade right now.
Exactly.
That's a good ass answer.
Niggas in here talking about I'm gonna wait until the deed is done and then kill him in his
stop
sleep.
saying niggas like it's more than one nigga. It's one person.
It's literally just JD.
It's one nigga. It's JD.
It's not me.
He said it's not me.
That's how he
It
want
wasn't
to
me.
rock. That's how he can rock.
Man, I'm telling you right now, ain't no fair fighting, bitch. Nigga, I'm attacking eyes, nuts, whatever, nigga. Ain't none of that fair shit. All that shit. Man. Bro, listen, my life on the line at that point.
If Fleece Johnson pull up, I gotta run Fleece's fade.
What was that superhero movie Will Smith was in when he was in jail? He was like, if you don't back up your head, going up his Hancock.
And then he did that shit too.
Bro, he
shoved
his head up his
dude
ass. And the fucked up thing is, both of them survived.
Yep, they're still alive.
I wouldn't want. I don't know if I want to live like that. Like,
how do you come out of a dude's ass and then like continue to live life? Like your head was in his ass.
Like one, you got hold. Two, that's disgusting. And three, you didn't accidentally step in some shit and you smell it, nigga. You were in the shit. Ugh, man. I don't even know what's. Moving on.
I was about to say, nigga, I'm about to dwell on that.
No, that's why I said. I thought about it for a minute, Jeezy, and I was like, you know what? No.
I apologize. It's just that Vergo always peer pressuring me into start drinking.
I did nothing.
Oh, so that what time we on drinking?
I mean, Vergo said, "Yo, Silvers,
everybody keep on seeing me in the stream. Yes, I have a beer. It's Friday. Fuck it."
Vergo was like, "Yo, Silvers, I already got my drinks. I'm like 3 drinks in. You might as well start." And I'm like, "All right, bet."
Nigga is lying on stream, bro.
Before the stream started, you ain't hit me up on Twitter like, "Yo, start drinking with me."
No, I did not.
You's a goddamn liar.
Because before Twitter, I was with these niggas.
We gonna need
I'm gonna just say this about that jail topic though, bro. Like it don't even take all that to even be knowing you, bro. Like from the time you come in there,
just know
if you ain't finna stand on something, like if you ain't finna stand for something in that bit, bro, they finna just take advantage of you off top. They
gonna do whatever to you at any point in time.
And the thing is, but the thing about this is, bro, in certain jail systems,
they let that
like you don't have any choice. The minute you walk in there, whoever runs the side for the whites or the blacks, like depending on what color we is out here, they coming to you. They coming to you, but they sending their lackeys at you to find out what you in there for off top. See if you a snitch, if you a hoe ass nigga, like they want to know.
They want to know everything. They want to know if you pussy, if you finna beat a hoe. They want to know like what did you do to get in here? Because if you're a pedophile, they're beating you the fuck up.
Oh yeah, if you hurt women, children, or fucking little girls, you might as well go in there and kill yourself as soon as you step into the prison because there's no way you survive it.
It depends. It depends on where you at. You feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
I'm in New York, New Jersey.
The West Coast prisons, you're dying. That's
I'm in New York, New Jersey area. Most like family members that I got who were in jail, they tell me, yo, if you a woman beater, you getting bitched in it. They gonna make you wish you were dead. You wanna beat on women, we gonna treat you like a bitch. It was a pedophile that got locked away, I would say like 2.5 years ago, something like that. He went in there. He went in there. He tried to go to like solitary confinement. His day one, he got in there and they found that nigga dead.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, like most of these southern prisons and shit. You feel me? Like it depends on where they at. You feel me? Like they don't necessarily kill a nigga for that, brother. Like there'll be someone in there who'll just make that nigga they lackey and extorting him for everything he got. Until he ain't useful no more, then they might off him. But that's how this shit go.
They probably gonna. Y'all seen Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
Niggas basically get treated like a reek until they have no more use for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up thing about certain prison systems is that if you go in there with a minor crime and those type of niggas start fucking with you and you defend yourself, you can actually be sentenced as one of them, like a murderer. Like you can get more time just for defending yourself. That's the scary shit. No. I'm not even talking about if you start a fight. Say if you go to prison for like armed robbery, right? You go in there and one of the motherfuckers who run the prison start fucking with you. They try and shank you. You able to defend yourself, and the dude who came at you ends up dying in the process. You can get in a lot more trouble for that shit just because that dude ended up dying and you were responsible. Like prison will turn you into a horrible.
But you still get a fair trial. If they see self-defense.
Yeah.
It's self-defense. You ain't finna get case stuff. You finna get the battery shit. Don't sleep. You getting more time. But you ain't gonna get that murder.
Yeah.
But even still, like you were in there for I'm not even gonna say armed robbery because that means you was willing to shoot a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say this. I don't know. You say you stay in New York. Nigga, in Florida, you go to jail for armed robbery, you doing hell of time. You doing about 10 years minimum.
Hell yeah.
At minimum.
Yeah, they body.
Niggas I went to high school with.
You was in there for 10 years, Jonathan?
Niggas I went to high school with, they went to jail for like they had a 9mm with like 2 bullets in it. One of them ain't have no fucking bullets, but they pulled the gun on the store clerk. Them niggas still in jail. It's been almost 10 years since I graduated high school. That motherfucker's still in jail.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it go, bro.
All right, man. Don't shoot guns, kids. Read anime.
Exactly. Leave that street shit alone, bro. Unless you want to go behind there, like.
Yeah, and if you want to go behind there, a nigga gonna go behind you. Take care of your
people.
Yo, I grew up in. I don't even want to say the ghetto, but I grew up in quote unquote the hood. I saw that shit and was like, nah, that ain't for me. That ain't for me. Niggas was standing on the corner. I actually asked one of them one time, yo, what y'all out here doing?
Oh, no.
Like, you selling drugs? What? Like, nah,
hey, hold on, bro. You really...
Them niggas probably was about to jaw your ass.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Time out. Time out, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm weak. You asked that nigga what he was doing?
Nah, look.
They would have really clapped you there, bro.
The area I grew up in, I know all of the niggas around here. Most of them I'm related to. I really asked him, like, yo, like, what are y'all doing out here? Like, I see y'all out here every day. Like, y'all selling drugs? He was like, nah, I'm just chilling. So it's like 2:00 in the afternoon on a Thursday, and you just standing outside on the corner?
That's how it be.
Nah, I had a job. Hell, I had just came from work that day, and I was in high school.
He was at work.
So you had never heard about niggas being on the block? Niggas be on the block.
Nah, I couldn't do that shit. Just standing out there waiting for any random customer to come up. Yo, you got some Bali? Yeah, like $20. Nah, I can't do that. I can't.
So how they gonna get customers? Craigslist?
How they gonna fucking Craigslist?
You say Craigslist. You
I could go on Craigslist right now and find some. As a matter of fact, CRAIG.
Oh,
They sell so much shit on Craigslist, nigga. You can probably get an organ.
maybe a rusty liver.
Rusty liver. He said a rusty liver.
But why it gotta be rusty, bro?
I don't know, dog.
I mean, have you ever seen a rusty liver?
No, I haven't.
See, there you go. It's rare.
Virgo.
It's rare.
Virgo, when you die, I want you to sell your ashy lungs, put it in a museum.
You a bitch ass nigga.
See, but I'm gonna just go as far to say this, bro. Like, you feel me? It's more clear cut, like where some of y'all from. Like, you'll know because niggas be banging blue or red. They banging something. Like, niggas be banging. Like, nigga, down here in Florida, bro, you have niggas who bang and shit, bro, but
you don't know that shit.
Anybody is a gangster in this motherfucker. Like, even peons. Like, the fuck? A peon will bust your head, bro. Like, that's the thing about down here, though. This shit crazy.
Well, it's like, I don't know if any of y'all watched The Shy.
Watch the what?
The Shy.
The Shy? No.
The Shy breaks it down how niggas be banging and being regular everyday life for people that have never seen it. Like, you be like, oh man, that's just the pizza man. That pizza man is on top of the food chain, my nigga. You ain't even know it. he out here slanging and banging pizza while he really slanging and banging bodies.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, Matt?
That's
shit, Matt. What's going on?
Chilling.
Like, yeah, you just really never know. Like, you can't assume that a nigga's like a regular nigga in everyday life.
He said, "What did you say, nigga?"
What is
You eat a dick. You eat a dick.
What did you say, nigga?
what?
That's funny as a bitch.
It was too cold
You'll
for
never
this
know,
shit.
bro. Like, your caveman could come in. Your caveman could be really down for a set. You'll never know. He ended to change your TV shit. But on the other day, he out here changing out niggas' pockets and shit. You never know.
Nah, the cable dude and the installation people from Walmart, around here, you could tell the motherfuckers got a certain way they talk.
So are you sure?
I'm positive these motherfuckers ghetto as hell, and they tatted all up the neck and the face and shit. I'm like, damn, how you know how to set up a cable box? It seems like all you know how to do is set niggas up.
Oh wow, that's wild.
Hey, it is really too cold in this fucking room.
Did y'all have it's January 3rd of a new year? Did y'all have a good New Year?
Fuck no.
No.
Damn, whoa.
It's great, nigga. That sucks.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Is something you want to share?
Do I want to? No.
Oh, then don't. You ain't got to.
Shut up, Vergo. Did you have a New Year?
Yeah, I had a
Did you
very,
have a
very,
happy New Year?
yeah, I had a great New Year, but like I'm serious. Like when I said then don't, like you actually don't have to share.
Oh no, I'm fucking with you. It wasn't all that bad. I mean, I
Oh,
wasn't drinking
nigga,
and
I'm
shit.
like, nigga, you could have been hurt.
It ain't.
I
I
know.
mean, man, it's New Year's. If you get hurt during New Year's, that means you had a great New Year.
Huh?
Wait,
I mean,
You sound crazy as hell.
It mean
boy.
niggas was about the dumb shit, and they was having fun. Like the fuck, you broke
No,
an arm.
when
That
I
New Year's
when I
was
say
lit.
hurt, nigga, I meant to.
Like I
you
said, bro, where you stay at must be on some weird ass shit.
Yeah.
That
It's
is what
really-
you want,
I
bro, man.
I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. No, I live in the Newark, New Jersey area. Like,
That's why you sound like that.
what you
Damn,
mean? That's
nigga.
why I said. Why everybody say that shit? I don't hear an accent.
Hey,
People like, yo,
quietly
you got an
loud
accent,
last
you
time
talk-
was like, I knew you was from that.
And what you mean? That's why I sound like that.
I don't mean, I'm not talking about
York.
your accent. I'm talking about you asking people what they doing. Are you selling drugs? That's why
Hell
you.
no, I ain't.
I ain't gonna
Why
lie,
would you-
that was funny, Silver. Like, you can't just go to a nigga on the corner and be like, hey, man, you selling drugs? Like,
Obviously,
I'm really
I'm not about
surprised
to
they
tell
didn't
you
fold
that,
you.
dude.
Nah, look, I got cousins who do that shit.
My
and I
cousin
really
would
ask
fold
them,
me.
Like,
Then
nah.
why you,
What-
then
My
why you
cousin
asking
would whoop
questions,
my
bro? You
ass.
looking like the Rollins, boy. Like, what?
Hold on,
My
hold on,
cousin
hold on.
would
Give me a
hit
second.
me
I'll
in
be
my
right
mouth
back.
and
I'll be
say,
right back.
don't ask
Knock
that
my
shit
door.
again.
I'm more like, man, that's the Fed right there.
Yeah, they're gonna check you for a wire or some shit.
Yeah, it can be family, but you can still be turncoat.
Not even. They ain't about to check Cuz, bro. Because if he really is a Fed, man, the minute you put your hands on his ass, gang.
But he said that was his family. Like, my cousin was out here selling. My cousin would have hit me dead in my lip.
Yeah, there's certain things you don't say.
My nigga Dritz.
Yo, what's going on, boys?
You know, hold on, Matt. There are 9 other niggas in the call.
Yeah. What? Hey, bro, I just seen this nigga Dritz pop up. And I've been talking to y'all niggas in the chat. I already been talking to y'all niggas in the chat.
He's lying.
I believe him.
I didn't talk to Jay. I didn't talk to Hudson. I didn't talk to motherfucking. I didn't talk to your black ass.
No.
I am black and so is my ass. You right?
I think who else in that chat? Silvers, are you in there?
And where?
Oh,
don't tell them about it.
All I heard, I just came back and all I heard was Silvers and you in there. I'm like, and where? God damn.
I'm kidding, Silvers.
Am I in the draft? Maybe.
Oh, nah, I wasn't talking about the draft, fam.
Well, we're all in the draft.
Yeah, got a school loan.
If you're in America, you have to do the selective service after you're 18. So in times of need, we will be drafted.
Not you.
That's like severe times of need, but it's possible for every man. Well, women are excluded though, so that's a cool thing.
I'm a transgender woman.
Yo, how will that work?
Oh no!
Yo, that's a real good fucking question.
Front lines.
All right, now, Vergo. All right, I'm gonna leave that topic alone because
I lied. No, it's not. Transgenders are excluded from the military.
They are not.
Wait, didn't we all like some
What
fucking?
you mean they are not?
Whenever I was looking into going into the National Guard, I was actually talking about that. They allow them in there.
I thought they said it was like a mental issue. So
nope.
No.
What? Oh, you know what? I'm not even. Don't even answer that because that's gonna be a rabbit hole we don't need to go down.
Yeah, whatever you do is on you. They don't care as long as you can do their job.
So yeah, how does that work?
Well, I mean,
if you identify as a man, do you still have to go?
If you identify, it depends. They probably pull some something in the back to put you on the back end of that. If they needed you, they're gonna take you. But they'll probably take other candidates before they took you, I would assume.
I mean,
would they take a transgender woman?
They make
transgender man.
It depends because on the psych eval, you're probably going to pass, but we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, so there might be a different psych eval where they think that people who are transgender are psychologically more impaired than the average person. So
I'd assume it's not just about your mental state, but about your physical capability. Like if you're a man who identifies as a woman, they're not gonna go, this woman doesn't belong in the front line. If you can bench press over 500 pounds, yeah, you come. You get in the front line.
Not everyone's a Marine, dude. You underestimate how out of shape a lot of the people in the military are.
Oh no. I know. What the fuck are they out there doing?
Man, bro, I got
girls that can get pretty brolic. Like look around the Rousey. She can probably beat any of our ass in here.
You beat your ass, maybe.
I'll beat the brakes off that bitch.
Shit. Ronda Rousey that with me. I'll whoop her ass.
You think that?
Not in a stand up? Fuck no. Ronda Rousey
got no
she
wrestled my ass.
She good on the ground.
You think your hand's fast enough to compete with a professional fighter?
Matt taking hood fight to a whole new level.
Matt, I'm 250 pounds, fam.
Damn, nigga, hold on, we need a routine for you.
And I still wouldn't test this bitch.
Bro,
hey, Jay Hudson, 2020 be working out.
Look, this the thing, bro. First and foremost, we not talking about a boxer. We talking about a UFC fighter. UFC fighters don't have that good of a stand-up in the first place, on average.
But they train professionals, Matt.
We've been fighting hood crackheads all our life.
I still feel like you're missing that.
I don't know if y'all listen to Stealing Boxes. Matt been fighting Mexicans all his life.
Ass whooper.
They still have an
Matt been fighting
amazing
Mexicans
strike.
for years.
They're like if they knee you in the rib one time, I guarantee you going down.
Nah, that's like saying like your average high school basketball players. Like, yeah, I can beat any WNBA player.
I
like,
could.
Yeah.
No. You're wait. Say that again, Dritz.
I said that's like saying like any average high school basketball player like on the men's team could beat a WNBA player. No.
Boy, you get the fuck out.
You
might. That's like saying that
might.
Average, Matt. Average.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
Dritz, hold on. Let me put this back on you.
Matt said I compete in the NFC. I can
Let me
fight
put
Ron
that back
Rousey.
on you. That's assuming that Matt's an average boxer.
Does Matt box? Do you box professionally? Do you fight professionally?
No.
If you do,
Let's
I'll
assume
take
that
it back.
Matt's maybe he got really good hands for a regular nigga.
I don't fight professionally, but
Maybe he got really good hands.
I've done a little shit here and there when it
I
comes
have
to Muay
too.
Thai.
And
But look,
almost
I'm
certain.
look. This is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying, bro. I'm confident enough in my hands, bro. Like in standing up, bro. That and I've like, bro, the girls, fuck no. Can't no girl fucking. I don't give a fuck if she been trained, bro. Fuck no. Fuck no. And that's why I said, and look. That's why I said
sexist, man.
That's why I said standing up, striking. If Ronda took me down to the ground, bro, yeah, that's a whole nother different story. Because
Ronda has a crazy ass strike though, man. That's
if you go back and look at every time Ronda's been beaten, bro, she's been knocked out because she don't got no stand up.
She knocked bitches out. She didn't take
No.
Yeah, she's been knocked out.
Ronda,
She's been knocked out. Yeah,
bro,
in the stand up, but that don't mean that you can knock her out in that stand up,
bro.
Compared to the people who knocking her,
I'm claiming her.
Bro, I didn't say. First off, I didn't say that I could knock Ronda Rousey out.
You said you could beat her.
I think if we stood up, bro, and it's just knees, it's just elbows, and it's just
what you think this is like Senior Pink versus Frankie?
Bro,
like what?
I don't think Ronda would. I think if we went, I think if we did like 5 rounds, bro, I think I would give her the fucking business, bro. I know I would.
Okay, yeah, in the boxing ring, maybe.
No, nigga, not in the boxing ring, bro.
I'm talking about we got on street clothes.
If it's a backyard fight, say y'all got beef
I'm
or some shit like that.
I'm talking about we.
And now y'all start stealing off.
I'm talking about Ronda Rousey's my girl. Hold
Yeah,
on.
like
Ronda Rousey's my girl. I brought her to the cookout. We out on the patio, and she made me mad.
They might not want to tell you the truth, but you getting your whole knee took off. Because he kicking you right in your leg and your shit shattering.
Your knee coming off, you losing some
Bro,
ribs.
I know how to check a leg kick, bro. My knee ain't gonna get fucking.
You know how to check a leg kick from a nigga on this show.
So not only is Matt a professional rapper, he's also a professional fighter. This guy's
No, I'm not a professional fighter nor a professional rapper.
Matt has
leg
in the
coming off.
NFC, the nigga ultimate
You are really downplaying the skill of these women.
I'm downplaying
the same way I feel about losing. I'm not losing the fight to a woman, just like I'm not losing.
Bro. Listen. As much as
you gonna be hard to hit at like 6'5",
bro. As much as I hate to go, look. As much as I hate to go this route, bro. Look, men. As far in physical and physical things, bro, men are just better than women, bro.
That's true.
That's
okay.
But a professional to an average.
That's the average man versus the average woman. Yes, that's a pretty much almost an undeniable fact. But Matt, this is Ronda Rousey.
Okay, bro.
I mean, she's not the best in her field,
you can't show me any video of Ronda Rousey getting a stand-up knockout.
Didn't she armbar a bitch to sleep?
Okay,
You said an armbar, nigga. I'm not talking about an
An
armbar.
armbar is not a punch.
Matt, I'm not arguing with you about that.
I saw her punch a bitch in the face, and she fell to the ground. And then she proceeded to beat her face in, and that bitch lost.
What was that, like 14 years ago?
Matt, the thing is, it's not about whether or not she can or cannot take a hit. The thing is, can she take a hit from you?
Probably not.
Why not?
Why not? Compared to the other people that she's taking hits from, you really think that you can compete with them?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think you throw the proper form where you can get the maximum power out of your punches?
Bro, I think that I can throw. I think that I can throw a kick. just as hard or harder than Holly Holm did. That was the first person that knocked Ronda Rousey out.
She can't.
Okay. All right.
You
now.
can get a kick to her face.
All right, Matt. Let's say that you can.
You said, can I get a kick to her face? Hell yeah, I can get a kick to her face. I be kicking niggas when I be in Muay Thai.
Like, nigga,
all right, Matt.
Like,
all right,
you
Matt.
understand how fast that lady's foot was going?
Matt, let's say that you can't. Let's say that you can. Kick just as hard, if not harder, than these other people. Can you take a hit from her?
Yeah.
You think that?
I know that.
You know she's not just gonna hit you just to hit you. She's gonna hit you in select areas.
Yeah, she's gonna hit me to knock me out. She's probably gonna try to break. Well, no, Ronda Rousey is not a striker, bro. So like, I'm honestly confident enough in my in my boxing ability, bro. That like, I'm not saying Ronda's not gonna hit me, but bro, standing up, I don't think so, bro.
I would love to.
I would win if I had a gun.
Yeah.
Most people
we were talking about male UFC fighters. Then, yeah, bro, I would stand no chance because
against the weakest one, probably get you.
Even against the weakest one, I would stand no chance.
I feel the same way about this as I feel like I'll never lose to a white person.
No, I'm kidding because I see your video. You
Wait, run that by me one more time.
Like you look.
I said I'll never lose to a white dude in 2K.
You. The number one guy in that leaderboard is probably white.
Hell no.
Listen.
Hell no.
I don't think y'all understand the gap that genetics gives like dudes and women. Okay, listen, bro, listen. The fact, and I'm just gonna resort back to track and I know we're not talking about track, but I'm just using this as a correlation. Okay, bro, there are men or there are little boys, teenage boys, 15, 16 years old, that are running faster than a woman has ever run in her life.
I need you to show me actual proof of that.
Okay, no. I'll give you actual proof. Husband.
Matt,
I'll give you actual proof. Hold up,
Matt. Again, it's not about the genetics of gender versus gender. It's about you versus Ronda Rousey.
Okay, hold on, bro. But y'all are saying Ronda Rousey like Ronda Rousey is just like renowned for her stand-up.
No, we're not. I'm just saying that Ronda Rousey compared to Mookie
I'm saying she's a trained professional and has a great technique.
Compared to
I'm totally with you on the differences between men and women in terms of gender. Men have a ridiculous advantage, but I'm just saying that I haven't seen your YouTube videos of you pounding guys on the streets. No cap, no pause, but like
giggity.
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna give my hand to the professional in this.
Matt,
you're making it seem
she's losing.
Matt, you're making it seem like her training, her professionalism, her numerous fights means absolutely nothing just because you're a man.
I didn't say that it means absolutely nothing. I said
that's the way it was coming off.
I could stand, bro. Okay, put it like this, right? Ronda Rousey can't knock me out.
She can choke you out.
Any punch has the chance to knock you out.
What are the parameters of this fight? Is this like a back alley, like we got into a beef at the bar, now I'm about to fuck you up type thing? Because if that's the case,
I told you what happened.
She is bringing you to the ground no matter what, and you're going down. I'm sorry.
I'm saying like somebody like Kimbo Slice would knock the shit out of Ronda Rousey, and he was terrible.
Thank you.
Of course.
And he was terrible.
That nigga was
Kimbo Slice is also a trained professional.
Once again.
But do you hear what I'm saying? Though? He's terrible.
All right, look at Kimbo Slice and look at Matt B.
Exactly.
but I'm saying that
Kimbo Slice was horrible in UFC.
Kimbo was doing backyard fight,
but he's
also a professional.
Yeah,
okay, all right,
backyard fights for money.
Matt's like 6'2", 140.
Matt, are you comparing
140, Matt? Yeah, you losing then.
He's not
140.
Are you comparing yourself to Kimbo Slice?
Nigga,
this Zulu warrior.
Bro, how are you?
No, you just said, look at Kimbo Slice. He knocked out Ronda Rousey.
Bro, no. Use Kimbo as a reference, bro. Kimbo literally went into the UFC, and I already told you, I already laid the groundwork. I said, bro, niggas in the UFC already don't have good stand-up. And that is a common trend throughout, like, all fighters fighters in mixed martial arts, because you have to because you have to throw in kicks, you have to throw in all of that. So, bro, they're not just good with their hands. Now, Kimbo went into the UFC only based on his street fighting ability. And he fought in the UFC and knocked niggas out.
He actually got knocked the fuck out his first fight.
Yeah, he got knocked out in one of his first fights, but bro, he came back and he fought.
3 seconds.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
after
look,
he
look,
learned,
training.
after he learned and trained.
Yeah.
Hold up. He didn't go in the UFC just based off his street fighting, bro. That nigga had years of boxing training, bro. Stop.
He had years of boxing training.
Yes. He was like, you ain't see like that nigga, like he had
I've
years.
never seen Kimbo Slice's boxing, bro. Look, all I know is that Kimbo got into the UFC after his viral videos.
I'm looking at it now. Kimbo was a boxer.
Like he has, like, look, hold on. I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. If you watch his street fights, he was coming to street fights with professional form, weaving niggas like a real boxer. Like, come on, like that nigga was like he had professional training, bro, as a boxer before any of this shit.
All right, I just want to ask one more question. Then I'm gonna move past it. Matt, do you believe that your stand up outdoes her grapple? Outdoes Ronda Rousey's grapple?
Nah, hell no.
That's all I needed. That's all I want.
Bro, you literally heard me say if Ronda Rousey takes me to the ground, she'd probably tap me out.
He said that from the beginning.
I said that from the very jump.
He did say that.
Yeah. That's really all I was trying to. That's really the only thing that I was trying to get at. In the full on just street fight, do you believe that you would beat Ronda Rousey?
Yes.
There is absolutely no rules, no parameters. Just y'all two right here. The winner is the person who's walking away. Do you think that you'd beat her?
Yeah, I do.
You crazy.
Okay.
Respectfully, I have to disagree.
That's fair, bro. I'll be crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not calling you crazy. I just,
dude. Like, if you show me you can fight, like I'll
I'm about to say I need to see that you can.
Right,
really,
the next time I go and I spar, what's it called at my gym, I'll tell somebody to record it.
Yeah, dude.
My next question is Jay Hudson. Do you think that you could beat Matt?
Maybe. I have a weight difference.
But like, no, overall, I agree with Matt in terms of like he has a better chance than a lot of people. But like,
if he's fast, I might have some problems. But
that's like in sports.
I have a weight like over him.
Serena Williams would lose to college male athletes, like most of them.
Matt,
and she's like the greatest female tennis player to ever live.
Exactly.
Oof.
Matt,
they're not currently. If she was in the men's league for professionals, she would not crack the top 250.
No, but you want to know the difference between what you trying to use as an example?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, it all basically.
Hold on, I ain't say nothing. What you trying to say? I ain't even say nothing.
What I'm trying to say is that this all basically just relies on how good can Matt actually fight.
What I was gonna say
before
I was rudely interrupted was that this man, like, listen, is the difference between this is that they train. If they train 5 days a week straight, they always train. That's their job is to train. Yours isn't though. That's the biggest difference.
What I think is that Matt thinks he's got enough fighting experience as well as the fact that he's stronger to just knock her ass out.
Not against the professional.
Assumably stronger.
Not against the professional. You have to have some type of
assumably. For all I know, Matt may have never been in a fight in his life.
Like if he had some type of formal training,
right.
I might be.
Matt, I know we talk, bro. I'm capping with you.
I just said facts, bro.
Oh, never mind.
I ain't never been into no fight ever in my life, bro.
No, apparently you've been beating Mexicans up since you was little.
Whoa.
Wait, you never?
That's racist.
It is racist, but that's Matt.
I ain't say that shit.
That got nothing to do with me. That's Matt.
I ain't say that shit.
I ain't say that shit.
That got nothing to do with me, famo.
I ain't never say that shit.
Yeah, y'all. Wow, Vergo, this is why I can't drink with you, bro.
Silvers, I will get the timestamp.
Bro, this is why I can't drink with you,
bro. You go get the timestamp. Fuck out of here.
Me and you was talking, do you remember stealing boxes too?
Hey, bro, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You lying ass bitch.
Yeah.
Stealing boxes too. When me, you and quietly was chopping it up.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
You like, yeah, man, all these Mexicans. I was like, oh my.
Hey, bro, it's funny. It's funny. A stealing boxes stream. I can't find that shit on my channel. I think that shit got privately listed or copyrighted or some shit.
I thought it was on Brago's channel.
No. It was the one before that. That's number 3.
That man Matt said if the stenographer would go back, they will see that I did not say that shit.
Facts.
I don't. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take a little bit of time out and go find it.
Hey, yo, Vergo, bro, you're a bad influence. My head hurt now.
How?
Like, you're the reason that I started drinking.
So
Nigga, how much did you drink?
Pause. Jonathan. Don't do it. Cause now you want attention. Silver.
It was a bottle of Jack
You
Daniels.
started drinking less than 40 minutes ago.
This nigga is a lightweight.
Less than 40 minutes ago.
Say what you want. I don't give a damn. You absolutely
Nigga,
right. I am a lightweight.
How in the name of God?
Sippy
your
cup
head
of
hurting?
Hennessy. First off, Hennessy is nah. I'm not even gonna say that.
Nigga, your
that shit's
words are
racist.
slurring.
Your words are slurring. Your words are slurring.
You can't read, nigga.
I can't
What's
read.
wrong with that?
What is happening, bro? Silvers, and you always do this, bro. You get lit and you blame me. I didn't even tell you to drink.
It's always your fault.
I never asked you to drink.
It was the first 3 times I streamed with you. You
nigga.
peer pressured me into drinking.
I never said a
and
word.
now every time I get into a stream with you, you give one look at the camera, and I'm like, oh shit, I know exactly what he's trying to say to me.
What?
And I start drinking.
He was a guillotine.
Sounds like just an alcoholic.
I know. I was got secret
Bro, this nigga sound like I put him like in a fucking a genjutsu or some shit. Like what?
He looked into the camera, and I'm like, all right, he talking to me. I know what you talking about. All right, let me go get the bottle. Damn. Yo,
That
Fabio
is
or
funny.
Fabio, I apologize if I mispronounced that. I am not an alcoholic. I drink socially.
That's cap.
JD, where JD come from? He's been quiet.
Hey, hold up. When he said that's cap, tell me why that shit just sounded like the Boondocks. He sounded like he was way in the background hyping.
You know, he was way in the background. I don't know what's going on.
I'm packing for this cruise, bro.
I drink socially.
JD been quiet since he talked about how he was a booty bandit.
So we lying to the streets?
We can
That's what
timestamp
we
this
normally
one
do.
too. I'm not taking this thing down.
Vergo put Silvers in the secret on me.
No, I didn't. Y'all niggas wildin'.
You can't prove that you didn't do it.
Nah, Vergo put me in. What's that shit that he put in the Izanagi? I'm in an infinite loop. No matter what I do, I can't stop.
It's like talking to Ty.
Oh shit!
God damn.
Oh my
I
God.
don't want to talk about Ty here, but Mappy.
All right, that's pretty good.
Oh wait.
But Mappy putting the cape on. But that's cool.
What you say?
So you putting the cape on.
I be what?
Putting a cape on, Captain Niglet.
Man, nigga, cuz y'all be going too hard on Ty, bro.
How?
Like, y'all niggas be tripping.
Bro, all right, you got it, fam.
All right.
Hey, bro.
Wait. Time out.
Hey. Go ahead.
So in that, what was the Brago stream? The top 30?
Yeah.
When Ty said everything would go a lot smoother if y'all didn't keep cutting him off. Was he correct? Everything like his
Man,
top,
fuck that
everything
whole
he said.
nigga idea and what he stand for.
Everything he said in the beginning, he said, y'all keep cutting me off, and everything I say will go by a lot faster if y'all stop cutting me off. Was he being truthful?
I would say no and yes.
Okay, now.
And yes, because yes.
Now, when everybody stopped talking and gave him his time to talk, did it go by a lot faster, or did it actually take a lot longer?
Silver, that didn't happen because after that, niggas got butthurt and they started cutting him off on purpose and saying that he was cutting him off.
Like, bro. Okay, look. This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say about that top 30 stream, bro. The only person that I really felt like was trying to, because look, what I be seeing what niggas do with Ty, bro, is that they start trolling him because they don't fucking agree with him, and you know that's whatever, bro. You know, if you like if that's what you do, that's what you do. But when we trying to do something, and when we was in that fucking stream for 8 hours, bro. When we could have been in there for 6.
I agree with you. Like,
I know, Matt. I agree, bro. At that point, nigga,
where I'm like, where it's like it's mad disrespectful now.
So
I do agree with you.
At this point, we need to. I agree. We need to be a cohesive unit. But go ahead, Matt.
And look, that's all I was saying about that, bro. Like, I wasn't agreeing with what the fuck Ty was saying. Half
I know
that nigga was saying was bullshit.
I know that.
So,
but what I didn't like is when you agreed with what he was saying in the words of him, like, oh, don't cut me off, blah, blah, like that little like crybaby shit.
Oh, well, okay, but look, you gotta understand, bro. I wasn't saying nothing. Like, I was just letting niggas go. And then when you like literally, bro, when Ty would talk, Frood would say some shit because Frood don't like Ty. Who else would?
I was dead silent. I was dead silent because I wanted to move on. So it ain't me.
Nah, you wasn't fucking with that nigga. Your ass was like dead halfway through the.
I mean, that's true, bro. I was tired of it.
Hey, yo, Vergo, didn't you fall asleep partway through?
No.
What I do?
No, Steve-O fell asleep.
What I'm saying about you, Dritz, is I feel like Dritz was the only nigga that was really like trying to talk to Ty to understand and like have a constructive fucking just something constructive that generated something for the stream. Like Frood, anything that Frood was saying to Ty was just some bullshit. It was just like, and he was talking down to him, so on and so forth.
Man, that's
just the shit
Frood.
that I don't like.
Oh yeah, it's at a certain point.
Niggas,
that's typical.
It's at a certain point that the trolling starts to become assholishness. But the thing that I'm asking is, like, when he said, if y'all stop cutting me off, it would go by a lot faster. Now, I agreed with him at that point because niggas was cutting him off like literally every time he spoke. But when it got to the point where everybody was letting him speak and he was dragging on everything, literally everything, every character he named, it went, okay, I'm putting this character here because people, and then he would literally explain what people already know about this character and then say, I'm putting them here because X, Y, and reason.
Yeah, you right on that too, Silvers, and that's where Brago comes in. Like, that's where Brago got to be like, all right, Ty, you talking too much, or like, let's move on to the next person. But I can't do that because that's
Brago
not my stream.
loves that shit.
Huh?
Brago loves that shit.
You mean Brago?
He loves that shit.
Yeah, because it's like because in the moment it's good and it like it's entertaining. I mean, yeah, some of the niggas don't like it in the chat, and that's why I stopped doing the Brago.
It's a toss up for me, because at the same time, when we were 6 hours in and then we were getting stagnant because of that, I'm like, all right, bro, let's push this shit along a little bit. I'm like, if y'all want to argue with him about everything he's talking about, do that shit off stream, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all boy gotta keep it a buck, bro. Sometimes that nigga only say certain shit it's him trolling.
To elicit a reaction.
Yeah, he literally just saying shit to get rises out of people.
That's
true. And that's why I said, and that's something that nobody ever check him on. And Matt B, you done been though simultaneously when I was in streams with him, and I literally get on his ass immediately, like, stop playing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can say
that doesn't work with Ty.
I mean, but Dritz,
he'll never admit that.
Dritz,
Yeah,
and the neck to neck that you did with Ty, didn't you confirm that he's really not doing that just to get a reaction? He legit believes.
Even if Ty says that, there's no way to actually confirm it, because if that was true, it's not like Ty's going to admit it to be true.
But I'm not trying to make it a Ty
more so than not, I think Ty genuinely believes what he says, even if it's gotten to like a bit too extreme.
Especially because the man's not here, I'd rather not make this a Ty-centered discussion.
Hey, man.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to.
Bro, we not talking shit about him, bro.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get an understanding of the guy.
But this is
whether we're talking shit about him or we're not, we're talking
someone
about
in here saying something that they won't say straight to the nigga.
That's a fact. Because bro, we not talking shit about this nigga, bro. We just talking about the top 30 stream. Like, come on.
Yeah,
bro,
I agree.
Can I bring up something? Just because I'm kind of like new to the community, so like just from what I'm seeing, like listening to Ty from a viewer's perspective is like funny as shit. But once you're in streams with him and you see like my man really be like calling people like stupid or saying that you didn't read the chapter, and he be saying things that will intentionally try to egg you on to the point where it's just like, yo, all right, I'm not gonna let you talk to me like this. And then you say, oh, you speaking over me, and then all of a sudden it's like y'all are enabling his behavior to insult somebody else's intelligence, but the moment we get on him for insulting our intelligence and trying to poke holes in his argument, all of a sudden it seems like we're bullying Ty. And I'm like, that's not right.
Oh, okay, Jay, just in response to that, right? Like, now, I had the same thing, right? Because I had Ty is an acquired taste. And yeah, but with that being said, Ty does say some shit where you gotta be like, like Waldo said, or Waldo.
Waldo is in the Discord.
Waldo. Like Waldo said, like Waldo said, where that nigga he be trolling. And he be saying shit like when that nigga says, yeah, y'all just be fanboying the Admirals. That's like the thing that I hate that Ty says the most. I hate that shit. Because it's like, nah, bro, we don't fanboy the Admirals. We just don't go out of our way to hate them like you do.
Yeah.
And that's the facts right there, boy.
I mean, and then that goes back into...
if he says fanboy, right, that's not that big of a deal, right? But then he talking though. Okay, I understand that, but I know niggas poke fun for that. So for me, I'm cool with that. But it's like the moment he starts saying like, okay, you didn't read the chapter, or you don't understand what Oda read, or you don't know storytelling. You know what I mean? Like he's questioning your intelligence, like straight up. That's when I'm just like, all right, am I supposed to just let this nigga do this? Like, like is that what's supposed to happen, or are we gonna check him?
The whole calling people fanboys and whatever, I feel like that's just a symptom of the community. Either you're a fanboy of the person, or you absolutely hate these characters. Like there's no in between when it comes to the community.
There's no middle ground, fam, at all. Like within the there's no middle ground.
But at the same time, I do agree with you.
So Matt, now I don't know if now maybe after a couple minutes you'll understand what I was saying. Why I didn't want to make this a Ty-centered discussion. Because
I feel
this literally has nothing to do with the top 30.
Yeah.
That's fair. Oh no! I'm not talking. No, I'm just trying.
Matt, do you understand why I was trying to stop it where I stopped it?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be better to do that off.
Yeah.
Nah, he's right.
Okay.
So,
all right, but on a
7.
Now, on a more important topic, Matt, whatever happened to that Reverie thing that people was talking about a while ago? Like you said that it was a Reverie video that you were supposed to be putting out, right?
You put that one out.
I already put that out.
You put that out ages ago.
It was like right after Reverie ended in the manga.
Hey Virgo, I still remember the stream when me and Matt B literally was arguing about how long the Reverie was gonna be. I still remember that.
That's like a year ago,
stream,
bro. I was so mad, bro. Like,
yo,
but look. I think we were okay. This is what I'll say. I think we were both right in the sense, right?
No, we were. It's just the length.
Yeah, it's just the length. Now the thing is, right? Like, okay, the Reverie is over technically, but it's still not over. Now, what I mean by it's still not over is because, like, through the end of each act of Wano, we're gonna go to the outside world and we're gonna get more information about what happened at the Reverie.
Mm-hmm. I agree. The situation ain't concluded.
The event itself has concluded. It's just
the event itself has concluded. That's a fact. That's the fact.
The consequences of that event are still being unraveled.
Right. The trickling down. And I think I think, bro, this is like, okay, so if I were to, and I hate doing this, but if I were to compare this, like what's happening now in the present story of One Piece to pre-time skip, and if I was to like give it a mirror image, Wano is Water 7 Enies Lobby saga.
Here we go.
And then the Reverie, the event of the Reverie is the equivalent to Ace and Blackbeard fighting. Because okay, so yeah, like as Enies Lobby and Water 7, they're their own entity, and they kind of like put Luffy on the map, like for real. That's what's gonna happen with after Wano goes down, or like whatever happens with Wano, Luffy's bounty is gonna be over 2 billion after this arc. There's no way that it's not, unless by some crazy thing that happens, bro. Kid literally gets all the credit for what happens in Wano, which I don't see happening.
But that would be some god tier, right?
Yeah, that would be crazy, bro. Like I would love that because then it would elevate Kid to be on Luffy's level, and then like niggas wouldn't have shit to say about Kid no more. That would be amazing. And then how I say the Reverie is like Blackbeard and versus Ace is because the end game of what's gonna happen in One Piece is all directly centered around what happened at the Reverie. We just don't know what happened yet.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie, that shit. And plus the whole, it just, the Reverie just has the biggest trickle effect that we ever seen so far in One Piece because, like you said, it's gonna affect everything going forward. No more warlords. Like this is all big shit, like across the seas,
like huge shit.
Yeah,
like that shit, bro. That shit is going to be crazy. And then, so what I said, right? How like Luffy is gonna establish himself, like how he's gonna be greater than like Goldie Roger. Is like Luffy's gonna be the reason why the three great systems fall, or why the three great powers fall. And if we're being 100% honest here, Luffy's like responsible for 5 Shichibukai positions being taken away.
Literally.
Warrior, Crocodile, Doflamingo, Law. You count Law?
Law and Jinbei.
I count Law.
No, not Jinbei though. Jinbei was Ace. That wasn't really Luffy.
I say, look, the reason why I say that it's Jinbei though is because Jinbei joined Luffy's crew, and then Jinbei went to Marineford with who?
Well, no, Jinbei was locked up because he refused to take part in the war because of his connection with Ace and Whitebeard, and he wanted to stop it.
Right, but that wasn't all because of Ace, though, right?
That was because of Ace and Whitebeard. They stripped him of his rank at that time.
No, they didn't strip him of it yet. They put him in Impel Down, and he I do
remember they were asking him to come in. I remember it was kind of like timeout. They're kind of like basically putting that nigga on punishment.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't know who he was going to side with, so they didn't want him to side with Whitebeard and have him go against them.
So they put him in level 6, nigga. That's so
they put him in level 6. I mean, where else is he gonna go, bro? Like he's Jinbei.
Jinbei.
And then so look. Another thing, just on that, right? On the Jinbei thing, whenever Jinbei got to the war, look at the conversation between him and Sengoku. Yeah, it was very, but he's like, "Yo, Jinbei. So I guess this is your answer." So his position of the warlord like wasn't taken away at the point of Marineford. It was taken away after he started fighting on the battlefield with the Whitebeard pirates.
Yeah, because they did give Jinbei an ultimatum: fight with us or go and Impel Down.
Right.
He went to Impel Down. I mean, because at the end of the day, they still needed the warlords. They weren't abolishing them.
And they didn't take away his position.
Oh, hey, Sage.
I mean, there's a little chance to interject sometimes, and I'm quiet. Anyway, what I was going to say is, even after all of that, Akainu still says to Jinbei, like, hand over Luffy, like, that kind of, you're part of ours, squash, like, is this your decision? And, like, obviously he continues to, like, run, and Akainu's like, all right, well, I guess that's my answer. Like, Akainu doesn't go straight for him, even though he's in a war situation.
I mean, yeah, because at the end of it, I mean, that's the reason that they put him in Impel Down to begin with. They still want the warlords there. Well, at that point in time. So once the Whitebeard stuff was over, like, say Jinbei never left Impel Down, Ace was executed, and let's just assume Whitebeard still died, and they let Jinbei, and then they went back to Impel Down and let Jinbei out. They would have still kept him around as a warlord if he kept his title.
Right, he still would have been a warlord.
Jinbei would have honestly,
if he so chose to.
Yeah,
if he exactly,
Jinbei
if he so chose to. So,
okay,
so just back to the original point, right? If you look at it, Luffy is responsible for more than half of the originals, or for a major like part of the Shichibukai being out of the picture. Whether if he took them out or if he formed an alliance with them. Then you have Luffy, who's probably going to take down 2 Yonko, or he's going to be part of taking down 2 Yonko, and Big Mom and Kaido. And then what I assume is going to be his next challenge after Wano is going to be the first admiral. Like it's going to be because I'm like, bro, how is Luffy's bounty going to go up more? And the only thing that I can think of is if an admiral is defeated, because that's something that we haven't seen yet in the series.
Period.
So I think the first people to defeat an admiral is either going to be Luffy or Sabo.
You don't think Blackbeard?
Nah.
I mean, Blackbeard's already an emperor.
I don't know if that would work with the story.
Yeah, he's already like on a different like I don't know. He's already on a different like stature.
I don't
like
think it's
Admiral
somebody
ain't just gonna go up to Blackbeard trying to fight him at this point now.
Yeah, my thing is with that. I don't think they're gonna be defeated by someone that we already deem stronger than them.
Right. It has to be like a overcome thing because I think Luffy's gonna unlock his awakening whenever he fights an admiral.
Yeah, nobody wants to see like a Yonko versus an admiral or an admiral versus anyone that can mid-diff them. It's gonna be a
all right. Let me ask you this now. What do you think Weevil's importance to the story is? Especially after the whole exposition that Kizaru compared him to a young Whitebeard. Not saying that he's like contends with pirate kings or other emperors, but he just getting recognition from an admiral already is enough to say that this person is fucking devastating.
Honestly, I don't know what Weevil's what his role is going to be. If you're asking me, do I think he's going to defeat an admiral? Nah.
Oh no. I'm saying where do you see him coming into conflict or just coming into contact with the Straw Hats at all?
Well, Matt, if you don't mind me answering, I'm thinking that Weevil's importance really comes with Marco.
Yeah,
and
with Marco.
A lot of that's going to be to showcase Marco in a more drawn-out battle setting instead of a few clashes. And I don't think either one of them are going to be defeated in said confrontation. I think it's going to be just a fleshing out of both of their abilities. And them coming to some sort of understanding of some sort, or something intervenes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I really got about on the Marco shit. But like you were saying though, the Luffy influences a lot, and the Reverie influences a lot too. Because with the Reverie, you obviously have the Warlords being Dunzo, and then you have Sabo, and God knows what happened there. VV, Cobra, there's just so much.
I got a question to pose for everybody.
Go ahead.
Like with the whole Reverie thing going down, you know what I'm saying? Like, and all the Warlords being on the end of they got to get got now. Like, y'all think that they're is going to be some of them getting caught up and getting captured?
Wait, Wallow, I didn't hear you, bro. Can you say that again?
I'm saying, like, with the whole situation, now that the Warlords are disbanded and they ain't having that, because remember, let me throw this in there real quick too. Remember, they literally said they're not even sure if they did the right thing by doing that. The government ain't even 100% sure on this yet. Yeah, they're saying they're just going with the flow. Now, do you think there's going to be some Warlords that get captured?
I don't
out of this.
So what? Go ahead.
I would say just Bo because she's the only one that's expendable.
I don't know. I feel like she has some.
Saved for later for Zoro. Weevil has an underlying theme.
I feel like Boa has some plot importance.
Pirates.
My thing is, Wallow, I don't completely know for sure because I feel like with these Warlords, you can't say nothing less than an admiral for most of them.
Oh no, you can't. For the three warlords that are left, like Kuma is
he's in a vegetative state.
They're not gonna send anybody after him because he's in Maryjoy. Like, he's good.
So that's
he
not gonna happen.
Run. And then Buggy, like we all know, you don't need an admiral.
You can send a vice for Buggy.
So for Weevil, and this is what brings me to what I kind of think like happened. So you got Weevil, you got Mihawk, and then you got Boa. I think that they sent like Fuji, Green Bull, and Kizaru after those three.
Oh my!
Yo,
damn.
Yo,
because oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, my bad, Vergo. I gotta head out. I got some things to take care of. But before I leave, I agree with Dritz on the whole. Like the only the only warlord that I can see being captured is Boa Hancock. And that lead into some kind of conflict or, something that draws the Straw Hats to her because I don't think Luffy's just going to leave her to her own devices or whatever. But, yeah, all right, with that, I'm about to get going. Oh, I mean, and Doflamingo's already captured or taken it. But, yeah, all right. But, yeah, all right, y'all. Take it easy. Talk to y'all later.
You have a good one.
So, like, I know that's like kind of a hot take to say, like, yeah, I think the three admirals are going after them. Well, the reason why I think that, right?
That's not crazy.
The reason why I think that though, the main reason is because of Sengoku and Akainu's conversation before we started the Odin flashback. So Sengoku clearly, like, he says something. It seems like Sengoku's telling them about this Odin shit because he feels like, yo, like there's gonna be a time when we're gonna have to go into Wano. Like, there's a Pirate Alliance going on right now. Mugiwara's there doing whatever, doing God knows what. So, and what Akainu said is that they expended their resources. They don't have any resources to send out to Wano. And obviously, like, the characters that you're going to send to Wano are maybe sword members and then admirals.
Yeah, I can see it. What would be kind of cool though is that you send one of those admirals to get one of those warlords, and Aokiji just comes to offset it, and then you get a dialogue between like Aokiji and Kizaru. This is me speculating, but I think that'd be amazing.
I mean, it would be cool, but I just don't see.
And then it throws things into whack.
Aokiji would pop up.
Aokiji pops in and talks to Kizaru about his sense of justice, and then we go on further from there.
There's two reasons why Aokiji could pull up. Either Blackbeard pulls up, and he pulls up with him because of that whole, they're with each other, or Sword, X Drake. He pulls up for X Drake.
Mm-hmm.
But both of them are wild. I don't think
someone
Aokiji
asleep.
up.
So I kind of disagree with, like, I don't think any admiral went after Mihawk. Because with the way that would happen, like, the only admiral you would think would go after him, I don't think Oda's going to hand out any L's in any way, shape, or form to any of the admirals until it's time. And if you think Green Bull goes after Mihawk, then, like, Oda's only ever going to reveal a character in a hype manner, and he's not going to sacrifice the portrayal of an admiral for Mihawk because that's too important of a character too soon.
Oh, you're saying he's going to have to hype them both?
He's not going to have Green Bull do anything to Mihawk because Mihawk's too important of a character. Pick up too soon either.
Yeah, that's I don't think that's gonna happen.
Right.
But if it was anyone that he was sent for him, I would think it would be Kizaru, we already see he got a light sword. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he the only person we seen doing something like that.
I could see Kizaru taking it L to Mihawk, not gonna lie, but Green Bull now.
I mean, I could see any admiral. I think any admiral could lose to Mihawk.
Outside of Akainu, probably, yeah.
Yeah, outside of Akainu. Like, now, what I'm saying, I'm not saying that Mihawk is literally stronger than every single admiral. I can see them losing.
Yeah,
which is why I don't think any admiral can be sent after Mihawk.
Well, see, the thing is, like, they would what I think is, like, they sent them there, but something's gonna happen to where, like, they would leave, or to, like, they would be called off.
Like what? Like, in that specific instance, them attacking Mihawk, they're gonna get called off to do something else.
Possibly. I mean, like, okay. So, for instance, right? Like, what if Drake sends out, like, some crazy ass, like, signal or something, and it's like, yo, I need a Marine presence in Wano. I need stronger Marines here because shit's about to hit the fan. That would be something that I would think, like, okay, so if we see, like, some Marines fighting and stuff, you know, like, maybe we see Kobe, you know, doing stuff, and then, like, Kobe, you know, maybe that's how Kobe's gonna break the news to Hancock about, like, what's going on in Wano.
Hey, what if we saw these niggas Buster call Mihawk?
No. Well, at this point in the story, I think that's, like, weak.
Yeah, I was about to say Buster calls are not
Buster
really
calls aren't even that good.
Yeah,
a Buster call ain't shit, bro. Like,
I agree.
Bro, Luffy could take out a Buster call right now.
The only Buster call that was ever worth anything was the one that was sent to Ohara, because the vice admirals at that point in time were Akainu, Aokiji.
I agree. I 100% agree.
I don't think that they're going to send any admirals because they're supposed to be using Vegapunk technology. That's
if Momosagi and Chaton are in that Buster call, like, they might show up because they were Admiral Cousins.
But, like, do they matter?
No, but I don't think they're doing anything to
Momosagi and Chaton.
I think okay, this is my thing, right? With the characters, you know, with the people that we say, like, do they matter? So, like, I think that there's outliers when it comes to the vice admirals. So, like, the 5 vice admirals that were present during the Buster call in his lobby, I feel like they can be strong if Oda chooses to make them so. Huh?
Like Doberman, Onigumo, and
like Onigumo,
Dalmatian.
Strawberry, Momonga.
Doberman.
They do got some of the best teamwork we've seen.
And they got dope designs. I'm gonna lie.
Momonga's awesome, bro. I don't know why he just is.
Right. So look, those five, like, they're kind of untouched. Like, we haven't seen any of them look bad. Right.
The only one we did was Momonga with Boa.
Not Momonga, but what's his name?
I don't even think Momonga looked bad against Boa.
Yeah, but Momonga didn't look bad against Boa.
Momonga.
He literally countered a fruit like in an instant.
Yeah. He didn't look bad,
and he chose not to fight her.
It's not look bad. It just seemed as though he wasn't
that's the
as
only
strong
one
as
that did. Well, nah, that ain't even bad look on his part, bro. Like
I think that's a bad look.
Sabo is
he
that
got fodderized, but like
you talking about
just got
hold on. You talking about Bastille?
Bro, that's not a bad look on someone when the band is literally the number 2 of the Revos,
Bastille?
bro. Like, I got that position for a reason, bro. Like y'all gotta stop sleeping on this.
Sabo didn't even use his fruit on Bastille.
Arguably, like. Sabo was look, he was right hand commander level. Like, you could argue that, right?
Easy.
And then after he gets his fruit, Sabo's probably the only character outside of an admiral that we can say is like admiral level.
And Ben Beckman.
Besides Mihawk, right?
I wouldn't.
I can't say. I mean, you could say that for Ben Beckman, but like, I don't know.
Wait, Mihawk, right?
Yeah, Mihawk too. I said one of the only.
Mihawk's a step above. Mihawk's a step up. Yeah, for what you guys think is Admiral level, I think Admiral's a Yonko same level. But for what you guys think, Mihawk's definitely Yonko level.
Why is this happening to me? Why do I have
Sage, don't do it, Sage.
I don't know about that one, man. I don't know.
I don't know about anything that you guys have said.
Sage, no, she thoroughly does not agree that Mihawk is up there.
No, thoroughly doesn't.
Why?
She believes he's a fraud.
I don't think. Go ahead, Sage.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, all right, we'll start with the left.
You're complaining. You want to talk about it. It's all you, girl.
You listened to my speech, right, Sage? What did you disagree with?
I've listened to your fucking speech. Yes, I have. It hasn't changed my bloody mind.
What did you disagree with?
I just think, from what we've actually seen, rather than the portrayal, which I admit is different to what we've actually seen, he ain't that great.
Oh, boy.
And I'm sorry that I don't agree that he's Admiral level.
So is Dragon also below Admiral level?
Oh, the fuck? I hope so. I don't know. Probably. Think about it. He's actually going to take out Dragon. Like, it's not going to be Luffy. So...
Okay, wait a second. I just want to ask you a question, Sage.
Yeah.
Sage, I want to ask you a question. Okay, so, all right. Assuming that the Shichibukai's bounties are going to be revealed next, and they're going to be revealed last, the last bounties that we've gotten in the series, or that we're probably going to get in the series, would you say that Mihawk's bounty is going to be more or less than 2 bill?
I don't like guessing bounties because the concept of a bounty makes head and tails a difference to actual strength.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you to guess. Would you say?
But if you had to make me go on record saying where I think he personally is, 2 bill is about where I reckon he'll be, 2 to 1.5.
Okay.
I don't see why he'd have more.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, 100%. I agree.
Okay, so with that being said,
I'll be right back.
With that being said, the only characters that we've seen even flex with close to a bounty of that nature is characters at least on right hand commander level.
But I'm not saying that Mihawk is below like commanders.
I know you're not saying
as high as an admiral, and it definitely isn't as high as a Yonko.
Okay, Sage, I know.
I think that, and is a logic that some of you might be able to understand, is I think Zoro will surpass Mihawk. And I don't think he'll do that just by, like, beating him in a fight. I think he'll have, like...
fights after him.
Literal fights after him. Like, it might even, like... It might be that there are two pathways for me. There's the pathway where the Mihawk fight is completely the end of series, and we see it like happening in some kind of weird epilogue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's the possibility where we see it in story. And if we actually see them clash in story, then I feel like that won't be his actual last fight. I feel like a lot of people feel like, you know, he'll surpass Mihawk, and that we'll see how he surpasses him. And so I don't think that Mihawk is A, the last fight, B, I don't think it's going to be the strongest struggle he goes through, and C, I have to have Mihawk, you know, within the boundaries of what makes sense for that. And he's just, you know... And then I could go into the fact that, like, you know, he couldn't cut Diamond, which is something that technically...
Yonko did.
Yeah, but we've seen characters like Law do it, so, like, you know...
Law never cut Diamond.
He cut Seastone, which is the same strength.
When did he cut Seastone?
I can find it, but I remember because...
He didn't cut it. He just moved it off the guy's head. What's his name? The guy who joined his crew. The slave nigga. That's his name.
I forgot. I know you're talking about the big motherfucker.
Wait, y'all talking about Law cutting Seastone?
Yeah, he like removed it off the guy's head.
Nah. He did. Law didn't cut Seastone because he told Chopper he couldn't cut Seastone at Punk Hazard.
Really?
Yeah. He did. Yeah. He just removed it off the guy's head. On Sabodi.
Why have people been saying that to me then? Let's do some research.
And then if Law did cut Seastone, I don't think Law would have cut if Law is able to cut Seastone, Law's not able to cut Seastone because of his swordsmanship. Law's able to cut Seastone because of his devil fruit.
Yeah, I assume that myself as well.
Versus if we did see Mihawk actually cut Seastone, I think like it would all be attributed to his swordsmanship.
Hey, Matt B, on the point, like with how strong he is, bro. I always get in arguments with people about this shit with Mihawk too, bro. Because I personally don't think like niggas be trying to tell me he was Yonko level, like this, but like he's somewhere around that first commander level, but that first commander level has a big ass range to it, bro. Like that shit is not just okay, you're that and that's where it ends. It's a big ass. It's a margin in there, bro. You feel me? Like, just like how, you know what I'm saying? Yonko's is strong as hell, and that's up there like that. You feel me? Like, we see the difference between them.
Go ahead, man.
Regular shit.
Okay, Wallow. So let me ask you this. So out of the 6 right-hand commanders, or the 6 characters that we've seen, or that are seen to be on right-hand commander level, so Ben Beckman, Sabo, Katakuri, King, Marco, and then there's one more, Shiryu. Yeah, Shiryu.
No, hold on. Burgess.
Yeah, no, but it's Shiryu, dog. It's Shiryu.
Burgess.
Yeah,
you think Burgess is strong?
Listen, hold on. Y'all just assume that because the nigga got a sword, he's supposed to be Zoro appointed, so he got to be the first commander. Like that ain't Burgess.
That's not why. That's not why.
Wallow. The reason why I think that
he was as strong as Magellan.
He was matched up with Ben Beckman and Marineford too.
Hold up. The reason why I say Shiryu is like right-hand commander level is because, fuck right-hand commander level. I say second strongest in the crew is because Magellan, literally, he was put on the same level as Magellan.
Correct.
That's a fact. Mm-hmm. And then and Imple down,
and Magellan handled
Blackbeard. Magellan handled Blackbeard quick, like it was nothing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now I don't think that I don't think that Blackbeard would lose in a fight to Magellan if they like fought mano a mano.
If he wasn't being cocky. Yeah.
But okay, now you fast forward. Shiryu joins the Blackbeards. It's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe that Burgess is stronger than Shiryu.
I get that. I'm not. It's like I said. And I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I got 100% evidence. You feel me? Like to come dispute points and shit, bro. But my personal belief is that he's the strongest there, bro. He just do dumb. He's a dumb character, bro. So he do dumb shit, bro. You feel me? Like that's his whole thing. He just come in there, be wee, and start laughing and doing dumb. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what he do. But like let me start pointing out some stuff that let you understand, like. From even back then, bro. Back then, when they pulled up at Marine Ford, bro, like even let me go back to Ace. When Ace pulled up and he was sitting there with the swag on top of the house talking to Blackbeard.
I want Burgess through the house.
You had Van Auger try to put a bullet in his head. You feel me? You had this man across the whole like town pick up a whole house or building and throw it at him. We ain't never seen nobody do chuck no whole building like that back then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we seen Zorro pick up the house when he was fighting number 1, but he just dropped that bitch, took it off on him. He threw that junk across the town.
Okay, that's fair.
You feel me? And like I said, I'm gonna bring up some more. So like, look at the he's social. Like, how much people we see using shockwaves? Like, remember, Rokyogun is a shockwave, right? And you would say you have to be skilled to do that. He was doing elbow shockwaves.
That's a fact.
And remember when he was about to go kill Luffy when Luffy was weak. Remember how high he jumped off the palace floor down to the 2nd level and landed on his feet, no damage. We ain't never seen no one jump from that height and not have no damage in this series, besides a Rubber Man.
If I were to tell you where I skill, what's his name? Burgess, I have him just above Aruj. I think he'll beat Aruj in a fight. And niggas have Aruj in their top 30.
Oh, you brought that up. You brought that up yesterday.
And I forgot to mention this point about him as well. Pre-skip at Marine Ford, he took a Quake punch from Whitebeard and he took a Shockwave punch from Sengoku and was perfectly fine.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
I think one of those might have been anime only.
Yeah, some of
course, and anime is canon when it comes to these fights.
I would have said they're not.
Go down.
Nah.
Anime is not canon. This is the only thing that I have to say about this, right? Now, if I put Jesus Burgess on that right hand like level, then I feel like I would be doing a disservice to the other right hand commanders that I've seen, right? Because what I have seen from the right hand commanders that that we have, and we really only seen one, and that's Katakuri.
A little bit of Marco.
You could say Sabo. You could say Sabo too.
A little bit of Marco.
And a little bit of Marco, but I don't really like to go based off pre-time skip because like pre-time skip is just a blur. But what I have seen from right-hand commanders at the second, in pre-time skip is that they all have some form of second hockey. So you got Fuji, or you got Katakuri. He has future sight. Then you have Sabo, who is literally has been doing what Luffy was learning how to do and what Zoro's learning how to do. Sabo was rocking all of that.
With arena up, yeah.
Yeah, when he blew the arena up with the Dragon Claw, all of that. And also, just on top of this, right? On top of that, Sabo won that devil fruit. So everything Sabo did in Dressrosa was casual. The only thing that I say that he probably didn't do that was casual was his fight with Fuji.
Yeah.
Everything else, bro, everything else that Sabo did was casual. So if I'm saying that Burgess is a right-hand commander, right?
And Sabo didn't even sweat, man.
I don't think
my bad, somebody just called me. My bad. If I put Burgess on that level, bro, then I would have to say that Sabo is way stronger because Sabo handled him so decisively.
Not even way stronger, bro. Because like I said, that's why I don't know how my man Dritz argue fights if he looking at still shot. Because you can't argue no fight on no still shot. I need motion picture to argue a fight. You feel me? I need motion picture. We talking about a whole goddamn fight.
So Wallow.
Yes,
he didn't have any injury.
Are you attesting him fighting Burgess to like Burgess doing dumb shit? Like you were saying earlier?
Yeah. But this is my point is this. My point is this. You feel me? That's the whole reason they cut away from scenes. You feel me? Because we don't know how long the whole shit took place and how long it went down, bro. Like, but he did beat him easily. I'm not gonna say he didn't beat him easily. You feel me? But we don't know how long it took.
Nah, he beat him. Like the only thing that I can definitely respect Burgess for is that he managed to sneak on that nigga's ship straight after and follow him to Baltimore. I respect like you know what I'm saying? I respect that. But other than that, he got whacked. He got bad.
But like I said, you can't tell me how long that fight took.
No, but the thing is with that,
you can't tell me.
I don't see that as an L. That's the same as
yeah.
Go on.
I'm sorry, I gotta end this bitch. I gotta get up out of here, y'all.
I bet.
I really appreciate y'all pulling up though.
Bet.
Yeah. Gang.
All right then, bro.
All right, my boy. We got 80 folks in the chat. I'm sorry, I gotta end it, man. I really appreciate y'all pulling up too. 2020, we gonna hit 1K. We at 860. You already know what it is. 140 subscribers away until I get demonetized. You already know. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all keep it pushing.
You too, man.